Portman Show. Show ho ho.
Wow.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Characters Welcome. We're back with a special final show of the year. Holiday vibes all around.
Wow. Can you believe it? Last one. Whether or not you're already gathered around the family you medium like, you're here with your found family, Justin and Eric.
Yeah, and one of us has pneumonia, and the other one is probably only lightly COVID adjacent. So I think we're fine.
I think we're gonna be okay. Justin, you're wearing yourself a nice little button up. You're looking pretty good. What happened? What were you doing out there today?
We had a little bit of a family holiday day. We went and saw the Rockettes in holiday spectacular, and then
Fun, right?
Santa at Macy's. It was
Wow.
fun, a relic of a bygone era where Santa says stuff like, "Hey, you like stockings?" And then you just see the legs of 50 women
Yes.
getting ready to
Totally.
dance.
You know what? I'm happy for that. I like that some things changed. They updated some parts of the show, I'm sure, because I saw it this year too. I saw the previews of it.
Oh,
Uh,
hilarious!
and yeah, they update some parts of the show because I know that they updated some part because they had like a nutcracker doing like death drops and like fucking like voguing and shit like that. And then other
Yeah,
parts they're like, no, we're gonna keep this part where Santa says like hubba hubba to my ho hos, you know?
yeah, and it's a little something for daddy, is what they
Yeah.
used to call it, I believe. So definitely
Uh,
had that. Uh, it does. There's just a veneer of strange. I guess that's just what entertainment was back in the day. There was like a veneer of sexuality covering everything that
yes, for
anyone
sure.
did outside of their home. So that was fun. And then we waited in line and met a Santa at
Wow.
Macy's.
Now, did the girls tell Santa everything they wanted for Christmas, and does that hopefully align with what Santa already got the girls for Christmas?
We talked a little bit about that going into it. Like he has your letter already, so you don't want to like catch Santa off guard with any fresh reviews.
That's a
But
crazy be like, "Don't say anything, he'll know if you try to sneak
yeah,
something in there." So,
yeah, we said basically don't fuck with Santa. All right, you've already
don't
made your deal. Don't go back on it.
yeah, exactly. So by the time they got to the front of the line, they were scared. They didn't know what to
Yeah,
expect.
they
Yeah.
were just like, I mean, it's a scary experience in general. Also, like, I think they're still up in the other room, but like, you walk in and there's like a series of different doors you can walk through with different Santas behind each one. And they're
What?
like, all the little elf folks are like, well, because they're trying to they're trying to get through people. So they
Uh,
have like, they're shuttling people off. It's like a honeycomb of holiday cheer. And you get there and they're like, hey, over here, don't look over there. And
yeah,
it's like
smoke and
it's sort of
mirrors.
like a classic Times Square like porno theater where there's different rooms you can just wander into except
Yes.
Santa's.
And so yeah, and so you asked your daughter, you were like, "How was Santa?" And she was like, "I saw a snuff film."
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
One of the rooms is a snuff film, a holiday themed snuff film,
Yeah, which is
and
good.
honestly, I learned a lot.
Yeah,
Um,
good, good, good. Dude, I will say from the Rockettes show, the bus scene that they do with like the bus going through Times Square with like the video
yeah,
playing behind it, kind of cool.
what's cool, I mean, there were some cool elements. I really like the reindeer thing. Again, vaguely sexual, but it kicked off the show in a great way. Um, but they really, I don't want to call them a one trick pony, but the synchronized high kicks, they really deploy it a lot.
You know what? Honestly, and I wish they would do it more. There were
Yeah,
times where I was like, "What are we doing? Just
they,
do the kick thing."
they
Yeah,
good at it. It
they are
is
good.
the thing.
So please continue. But that sounds like fun. You had yourself a great day. I sat at home because, as Justin has said already, I'm like 80% sure I have pneumonia. So I'm taking antibiotics right
80%. Wow.
now. Well, I went and I got a chest X-ray. Yay! That's my little viruses. Um,
I think that's a quote from Charlie Brown in the Charlie Brown Christmas. I think he
I'm
says, "Yes,
80% sure I
Linus, I
have
am
pneumonia.
80% sure I have pneumonia."
It is the most sad sack thing you can possibly say. Well, here's the deal. I went and got a chest X-ray,
Mm.
and I've had pneumonia when I was a kid. Did you ever have pneumonia, Justin?
I'm sure. I don't remember the situation, but yes.
You would know. You would know. You would know.
Oh, it's especially bad.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Um, but it's so bad, in fact, that it will show up on an X-ray forever. It permanently scars your lung. And so
shit.
I got the x-ray. I was like, I think I might have pneumonia. I got a chest x-ray. They were like, yeah, it shows up here, but it's impossible to tell if it's your old pneumonia scar or if it's like a reactivation. So we're putting you
You
on, like,
had pneumonia before.
I had pneumonia when I was a kid, so I have a permanent like scar on. Yeah, Christmas time is here.
That sucks, man.
Are you doing your Charlie Brown show this year, Justin? What happened?
No, that's a longer
Oh
legal
no!
question. No, we for like 15 years, I did the Charlie Brown Christmas as a charity show in Brooklyn. It was a blast. We always packed it in, sold it out. We watched kids grow up over that time. And then the theatrical rights to the show, which didn't exist when we started the show, were created, I argue, because of our show. There wasn't a thing before we started doing it. Then we would pay for it for a long time. And then a much larger corporation bought it. And they then sold exclusive rights to a tour of the show that it was performing last year, like on Christmas Eve in Manhattan. We were just trying to do our little show in Brooklyn one weekend.
Yeah.
And because they bought exclusive rights, they will sue us if we do it. So that's which flies in the face of literally the message of the show, which is like, I won't let commercialism ruin my Christmas. It literally has.
Literally bah humbug. You guys are doing a charity show that has raised over 15 years. I can't even guess how many tens of thousands of dollars.
We donated to a ton of different great charities over the years. We made a case last year and they did not want to hear it.
Bah humbug.
Yes.
Horrible.
Sad. We're trying to figure out a workaround in the near future, like for next year, but just couldn't figure it out this year.
Wow, I'm so sorry to start things. I've got pneumonia, and you weren't able to put on the best show on earth. So wow,
I got the blues. Wow, Megan, Justin, looking good with a new haircut. Thank you. I actually did get a haircut. I just wore a hat today, but I agree.
Well, Justin, you always do wear a hat. You just didn't wear it. You're not wearing a hat on stream right now.
That's true. That is very true. And oh shit, Eric, how about them Seahawks?
I don't know why you're talking to me about them Seahawks. I'm a Ravens fan. How about them Seahawks? I'm happy the Seahawks beat the Eagles. Yeah, I'm not.
I mean, shouts. That was an amazing, especially Drew Lock, backup QB, to come through against a quarterback who is as sick as Eric out there playing.
But the only thing I was upset about, Megan, is that DK Metcalf didn't catch that touchdown because
I'm sure you had some.
I would have won $1,100. That's the only thing that upsets me. I am glad they
making that money move. Making that money move.
I had to take a couple of days off work because of the sickness. I was like, I need to make this back. It's on Monday night. I have
to. It's your Michael Jordan flu game. Was DK Metcalf not quite catching?
My flu game was me on the couch with 5 different $10 10-leg parlays. Please.
I love it,
boy. Folks, you are here because you wanted to see some of the best and the brightest in character comedy for one last time. One last time before the new year. Yes?
This year. Yes, exactly.
One last time this year. You didn't get enough of the upload today, which was Andrew Nice Clay. And you said, I need to see a little bit more of this. Okay? Speaking of which, if you haven't seen it yet, go watch Justin's video. Andrew Nice Clay, really.
Andrew Dice Clay. Nope, it's Andrew Nice Clay. This is from our portmanteau show, which I definitely bent the rules with my character, but there's been a lot of just great short pieces and I'm loving them on the site. Really fun.
Yeah, they are super fun. Seems like people like them in the chat. It's really great. So check out Justin's. But you're here to see some live comedy. What do you say we show people what this is all about, Justin? What do you think?
Let's get it going. We've got a lot of fun stuff to see tonight, and let's kick it off with something that is definitely has been true in my life for some time. Please welcome out to the Rectangles, your mom who isn't ready to date yet.
Oh.
Age. Can you believe they asked for your age on this? Okay, Cupid. More like, okay, invasive procedure. Can you believe your dad died too? Well, 3 years ago? Oh, time flies. I don't want to talk about it. All right. I may be your mother, hun, but I am still a woman with needs. All right? All right. Age. Oh, you don't know when I was born. Interests. Well, I spent my whole life being interested in my job. What do these guys want? Some chick with hobbies? I'm interested in a man, a hunk of meat. Oh, I can say that. I deserve that after all we've been through. All right. I like walking. Yeah. Well, I was walking down Harvard Avenue, and oh my God, you know the Liottis? Well, they have their massive house with the name in the sidewalk, and they just got divorced, right? So now it's just Mr. Liotti there, and he was very friendly with Daddy. Remember him? Yes. So I see Mr. Liotti on my walk, and mind you, I haven't seen Mrs. Liotti or whatever she is now. She looks awful. If I got divorced, I would not tell anyone about it. I would at least take care of myself, put on some makeup. Poor thing. Her son in your grade, he was weird, right? But anyway, Mr. Liotti was so cute, and he and Dad used to play ball together. You remember him? Well, I don't know. I was just asking. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. I feel like I'm on trial here. All right. So I see Mr. Liotti, and he says, "Hi, how are you?" And I'm like, "Wow, you are coming on very strong, sir. I'm on a walk. I don't know." And I say hello, and I just keep walking. And I think he is just like a vault. I couldn't, but I need to. God, I really want to meet someone. All right, so back to this. What activities would you like to do more? Geez, you want my firstborn too? How much do they really need to know about me? All right. Oh, pickleball. I do pickleball. I don't really like it, but I do it to get out. Remember when I broke my wrist last year? Remember they called the ambulance? Did I tell you this? Oh, and oh my God. The ambulance men. What do you call them? Oh, EMTs. The EMTs that picked me up were like Greek gods. Serious, strong, gorgeous guys. If I told you this, you can stop me. All right. Well, I was looking at these guys and I'm in heaven. And one of the guys was definitely gay, but he turned my clock, boy. Ugh, I don't care if he turns my clock, he turns my clock. Okay. Back to this question. What activities would I like to do more? Well, my wrist works now. Oh, come on. I'm not dead. Oh. Hi, Nancy. It's your Aunt Nancy. Nance, I gotta go. I'm filling out this dating form. I know. Well, you told me to do it, so I'm doing it. Nance, she didn't have to do this. At 75, she married her first husband again after not seeing him for 30 years. She knew what she was getting herself into. Nothing. Oh, it's fine. It's just asking me all these questions like what's your hidden talent? It's hidden for a reason. Right. Nance says, stick around and find out. Can I just submit a picture or something and see what happens? Which reminds me, can you take a picture of me later? I know. All right. I'll call you later. All right. No. I keep that toy in its box for emergency reasons only. They shouldn't make things that powerful, okay? Oh, you're adults now. Get over it. All right. Love you. Bye. Call you later. Bye. Now your Aunt Nancy, she's getting some. I'm just saying. Okay, take a picture of me. Oh, I don't know how to smile. Either my eyes are closed, it looks like I'm making a fake smile. All right. Oh, that's not good. No. Oh. What is this? 4 potential matches nearby. Do they know I'm nearby? I don't want anyone to know where I'm living. Does this thing have to do with cookies on here? Do I have to clear my cookies before I do this? Around here, they think I'm gonna find a decent guy on Long Island? No way. But let me see. You're right. I'll give this a chance. All right, now what? All right, they want my email address. Forget about it. Okay. What's my email? It's Terry 4495@aol.com. What's the 4495? So I don't forget. I just made it my name and then the last 4 digits of my social security number. What's wrong with that?
Yeah.
Yes, Matt Braddock, everybody.
Dayton moms.
Dayton moms.
One knows. Boy.
Now, I don't want to poke into anything you don't want to talk about, but is this something that you have experienced in your life?
Of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was saying this in the chat, but like my dad died like 16 years ago, and my mom, same thing, just like, so hey, I need to date now. And I was like, oh no, why am I the person you're talking to about this?
Yes. All of a sudden we're the go-to matchmakers.
Well, and especially with like technology, like there's so many more barriers to entry when it comes to that.
Yes.
So they're like, I know who I'll ask, my children who know how to work.
That's
funny. They met in high school, so she like really it's been a while.
You become a high schooler again. Like I think when at that, especially as once you're that age, you drop back into those like, well, you know what I heard? She's so the guy that and it's just like so much. I'm up on gossip in the North Country of New York State in a way that I never was as a child.
So funny. Wow, Jorge in the chat too. Dead Dad Club checking in. Dead Dad Club. Yo,
there you go.
there are more dead dads in chat than alive dads. I'll say that right now.
There we go.
Wow.
So far, live dads can sound off too. Wow.
Live dads.
But to brighten it up, talk to me about this sweater, because that sweater is doing so much for this character. I love it.
Just wait. I can say I made this myself.
Yo, that's so good.
Wow, that's amazing.
And I don't want to lift the curtain too much, but it's a very large scarf. If
wow.
I've been
there we go. Sweater, scarf. I'll sell it on Etsy, you know.
Wow. Do you give out, has knitting become a large part of your like holiday gift giving?
It hasn't. Because I learned it about 5 years ago in an emergency when I was bored and I needed to do something, and whipped this out and didn't go back. So if you asked me to knit something today, I would just show you this.
You're like one.
That's even more amazing.
Like I'm good.
Yeah. Wow. 1 for 1. I left out on peak sweater, scarf, cowl.
It's crazy to suddenly become into something, be good at it. That's dope, design wise and everything, and then be like, not for me.
Like,
fuck,
no.
I'm never that going to be that person.
Yeah.
You had a scarf period. You literally have a well-defined, like Picasso in the blue period.
Right. And it will forever live in 2018 or whatever that was.
2018, not even pandemic times.
I know.
Oh shit! I thought for sure you were talking about pandemic.
Oh
what was
no!
going on in your life that you were in a scarf emergency?
Yes.
Completely different emergency that happened.
Yeah. Before scarf emergencies were a thing. This is.
And let me tell you, for you not to pick it back up during the pandemic, you must have fucking hated that. Huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't know where to stop, which might have been evident by the fact that this is a scarf and a sweater. I was like, I guess I'll just keep going. Yeah.
Amazing. Well, besides not knitting, what else can we catch you doing in the city? What else are you up to?
Sure. So I am in the great Sarah Smallwood Parsons character class.
Nice.
And we are having a class show at the Chain Theater on January 6th, an anniversary show of sorts.
Great way to celebrate.
If you love to celebrate the resurrection, insurrection. Resurrection's in a few days.
That's so funny. The resurrection
of the insurrection. That'll be on January 6th, 1 p.m. at the Chain Theater. And you can get tickets eventually when we have them. Sure, at mattbraddock.com. I'll post it there.
Let me ask you: are you doing this character there, or are you doing more than one character? I'm gonna
do this character. Yeah,
fun.
Fine tuning. Yeah.
It's a really fun piece.
Thank you.
Yeah, super fun. Jorge threw your website in the chat, so everybody check that out. Yeah, and thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate
Thank you all. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
come back again when you have a fresh scarf.
Of course. Might be a while.
See you never. Yeah.
When I retire.
When you have another piece, come back.
Deal. Thanks, y'all.
Thank you, Matt. See you, buddy.
Yeah.
Later.
Wow. Did you ever get into knitting or anything like that, Justin? I feel like that's a you adjacent thing.
I haven't gone there. That's something, the patience and meticulousness of it. It doesn't
surprise me, because you're like a little garden man, and you're an outdoor putzer. You're a spirit infuser, which I feel like is also that. I feel like that's all like.
I think I agree with you. They're of a set, but it's also, those are like, I have this idea, it's done. I'm gonna go do this, it's done. Like, it's short-term problem-solving, project-y, multiple pots on the oven. If you're knitting a scarf, that's like what you're doing for like so long.
Yeah, that's gonna be. I mean, it's at least gonna be your week, I guess. Yeah. And that's not for you. You're not like that.
Yeah. What about you? Because I feel like you're a little bit similar when you go hard on certain things for a time and then back off pretty hard.
Yes, I never got into knitting, and luckily, the broken part of my brain that does that has never sniffed around yarn or wool.
What I call them the hard crafts.
Yeah,
your yarn, your macrame.
Yeah, expect to spend at least 40 hours in total knitting an adult cardigan.
I love Jorge drops a quote from, we don't know, could be from him.
Yeah,
some sort of knitting, the Bob Ross of cardigans. We don't know who's saying
an adult cardigan. No way. And also, jokes on you, Jorge. Wait, let's see. Google.
Google. Oh, cool. I love it
because I would not need an adult cardigan. I would need a youth medium cardigan. So find out how many hours
in your face. You can cut that in half, baby. 20 hours. Let's get this done.
I know.
That's just one really long day. Full 20 knitting.
That's it. Get out of there. But yeah, that was never a part of me. And I never did that during the pandemic either. During the pandemic, what were my hobbies? Just kind of like staring out a window and thinking. That's mostly
you had like big rainbow energy, right? Like just
I kind of would put one hand here and I would just kind of think.
Yeah.
I just kind of think. And I really got into that. Let me tell you.
Yeah, no, a lot of thoughts happened then. I did a lot of cooking, and that's when I got into running to escape the dominance of my family in my life at that time.
And look at you now. You're crushing half marathons. I'm going to
in the comments.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, what's that?
I was just going to say, I'm going to try to do 3 half marathons in 2024. That's one of my resolutions.
Holy shit. Look at this. 3. Wow. Okay.
3.
If you want to run it, buddy, I'm with you.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, dude. All right, let's get it. We got to beat our times every time.
Yes. Well, I don't know. I feel like that time was pretty good.
That was a pretty fucking time. That's true.
But I guess you could just beat it by like 30 seconds. In the comments, Kathy L, I'll make Dead Dad Club t-shirts for us. Great. Let's try to keep them like fun, but like meaningful. You know what I mean? Like get the message across, but with a little exclamation point at the end. Maybe.
Yeah. I have a dead dad, and all I got was this dumb T-shirt.
Oh, see, all text. I love it. Keep it simple,
good, right?
Red, you don't have to be meticulous to knit. Really, you can always just do things poorly. Shouts to that. That's sort of the founding principle of our live stream.
I never really thought about it that way. You can just do things and suck at them, huh?
Yeah, you don't have to show everybody. I feel like as performers, we're like, oh man, this has to be good. I have to show everyone. It's like, we could do, yeah, it's never worth it, but I'll keep doing it. That's a quote.
I can't remember what that was about in particular, but
Jorge knows. He told us last time, and I don't remember either, but it felt real, whatever we were talking about, and even more real once Jorge has applied it to so many of the other things we're doing in our lives.
It's very good. Do you have a quote for me in there, Jorge? A nice end of the year. Oh yeah. There's that time I appropriated a culture. I forgot about that. You know.
That's the most dangerous question you can ask Jorge. Is like, hey, put some text up with my name on it, please.
Yeah.
Very bad. Very risky.
I go for full facial coverage. Good. Perfect. Excellent. And that is my year-end wrap up.
Just what you want.
Just what you want. Speaking of just what you want, I think I want another character. What do you think?
I love it. Let's get into it.
Kathy says Eric's quote is just his full address. That's true.
That's a great joke, Kathy.
And it's true. Rich coming from Kathy, who I have a letter from on my fridge, who did take advantage of the last time my full address was out there for everyone to see. Thank you again, Kathy.
And you could track that down because you could probably still have mail forwarding going on, right, with the U.S. Postal Service.
Yeah, you guys could, in fact, get something very dangerous to me right now in time for Christmas if you get it in the mailbox today. And honestly, I'll open it because I'll think it's a Christmas gift from my mom.
That's great. Wow, Eric's Cyber Wednesday deal is send me something poisonous. Hurry.
Hurry. You've got 24 hours left. But in the meantime, yeah, let's welcome on our next guest. I am so excited for this next person.
This is real. This is real shit.
This poor guy. We've been talking a lot about dead dads. This one, I think, is alive.
Currently.
Currently. And I'm very excited to welcome out. Please welcome a dad not prepared to take questions about his elf on a shelf. Yeah.
Okay, kids, I have a fun Christmas surprise for you. This is Clarence. He is an elf on a shelf. He's going to be here with us till Christmas, watching and reporting back to Santa about if you're being good or bad. So be good. That's what Clarence said. What's that? You want me to explain how it works? Okay, well, so Clarence is an elf, and he doesn't make toys, but because he's one of Santa's spies. Santa has spies. Obviously, Santa's good, so he's not spying in a mean way. He's just judging you based on your actions, whether you're good or bad, and that means like whether you have value as a person. And then he rewards you with a toy if you're good, thus associating personal value with material things. So that's fun. That's good parenting. So let me take a step back. Okay, so this is Clarence. He's fun. He's a spy for Santa, and he's been sent to our family for the holidays. Where's his family? Okay, so I guess they're back at the North Pole, alone, without their daddy, because he's here on his job, watching us like a pervert. But that's what it takes. That's what it takes in this competitive elf shelf paradigm that he's working in. Because he's got to earn a living to pay off his elf student loan. He's getting crushed by Candy Cane College debt. And this is a cushy gig. We're here with us because I wish I could just sit on a shelf all day long looking. He's lucky. He's good. A lot of the elves in the toy workshop lose fingers. And that's why a lot of PS5s come with fingers, severed elf fingers in them. And that's why you're not getting one. Okay, wipe the tears and let's just take it from the top again. I'll say this is Clarence. He's an elite shelf elf. He's away from his family, but he's divorced actually, so that's fine because he's elf divorced, and his elf wife got his elf kids, so he doesn't have to explain his elf shelf on why he's on the elf shelf. And he's got this great gig, sitting lifelessly on a shelf and watching us with these dead eyes, but he's not dead. He's alive. He's just limply watching us, and our every action is like a whimsical, magical, like security drone with a proverbial gun to our heads to make us be good. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Christmas is all about parents just lying to their kids about stuff. But let me reset here. Okay, great. It's simple. Clarence is a tiny cherubic stranger who climbs into our beds and watches us sleep. Okay, no, not that one. Okay, Clarence is plush. Vaguely sexual doll who steals our dreams. Nope, not that. No, not that. He eats our teeth. No, Clarence is a snitch. He's a fucking snitch, and he's onto us. He knows where the fucking bodies are buried, and we can't let this bastard get word back to Santa that we're not his precious little good book. We're just humans, Clarence. God, he's wearing a wire, this fucker. I know it. Hand me the duct tape. This motherfucker's not getting out of here alive. Hey, Clarence, hope you enjoyed condescending to us from your little shelf, because you're not getting out of here. You're getting out of here one finger at a time. Am I right? Am I right, kids? Okay. Look at these rosy cheeks. He's darling.
Yeah, Justin, Tyler, everyone, coming at us with what I'm assuming it probably happened at some point in time. Do you guys do the Up on a Shelf?
We do a moderated version of it where he's not monitoring. He visits from the North Pole with letters, and he hides in the house. The kids have to find him, and he has letters from Santa about stuff that's going on.
Oh, just stuff that's going on.
Yeah, in his life. And we actually had a lost tooth yesterday. So we had Clarence hiding and then the Tooth Fairy visiting. So Clarence and the Tooth Fairy bumped into each other in a funny way, like a rom-com.
Being a parent is so embarrassing.
Yeah, you're goddamn right it is. It's truly embarrassing. And I would tell you it's complicated because I'm like, okay, what do I have to do tonight? I have to finish this work thing, write a letter, come up with a complicated story.
Yeah, that is funny because you'll get the question if you're not ready. Like you're gonna get the thing. They're gonna be like, well, how did the Tooth Fairy and Clarence meet each other? If the Tooth Fairy came at night and Clarence was supposed to be at the North Pole at night, the letter says. You're just like, oh no.
Yeah, you have to be prepared. And like this came out of it when we first got Clarence a couple years ago. My wife and I, they were like, so what is the deal with Clarence? And we had no plan in place. And Molly, my wife, just like rattled off a bunch of like mythology. While we were like, yo,
it has to be canon. Like,
of course.
Let me ask, who named it Clarence?
I did. And that's famously from It's a Wonderful Life.
I watched that last night, I think, or 2 nights ago for the first time.
Great. Oh, for the first time? Oh my God. I watch that movie every year. I love that movie. I cry every time. It's amazing. So
the acting's good. It's good. It was a good movie. It was a good movie.
There are 2 figures in my life that I like love and like aspire to. One of them is George Bailey, Jimmy Stewart, and It's a Wonderful Life. The other, Kermit the Frog. And let me be honest, they're the same character.
They are the same person. They're just guys that are just putting themselves out there, man. They're doing the best they can, man. They're trying.
Yeah, they're trying hard, which is the skill that makes me cry anytime I see it in any sort of content.
The villain of that movie is not the evil business owner guy. It's that fucker who asked for $247 twice when the dude's like, yo, I have $2,000 for 200 of you.
Yeah.
Please, only what you need. The guy's like $247. What an asshole.
And he does it. Yeah, asshole. I mean, but I think that's literally the point of the movie is when the woman says, can I have $2? It makes me cry just thinking about it. And he kisses her. Oh man, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it so much.
Yeah,
have you seen that SNL sketch from back in the day, like 90s, where it's after they win at the end, spoiler, they get all the money that they need after Mr. Potter, the real villain, has taken the money.
Yeah.
And they do the last 10 minutes of the movie where they all go like kick his ass.
No, I never saw that.
Oh, you should look it up, especially since you just saw the movie. It's like a John Lovitz. It's like a very old school SNL sketch, but it's really good.
They just go like beat the piss out of him.
And they all it's a very long sketch, and it's really just them teeing off on him for so long.
That's really funny. I love that. Yeah, it was good. Wasn't quite as good as I think I also watched all 7 Mighty Duck franchise movies. Also good.
Oh, that's good. I think that might be making you sicker.
I don't know.
You said they're all good? That can't be accurate.
They're all good. At one point in time, I shit and threw up, but they were pretty good.
That's called a knuckle puck.
Oh, a knuckle puck. I am a knuckle pucker. Yeah.
My favorite part of the trilogy, if I may, is that in the second one they go to basically the Olympics. They face down Iceland, defeat them to win the international best young ice hockey team in the world. And then in the third movie, they have to try to beat the varsity team at their private school, and they can't get their shit together. I was like, what is it? Well, who wrote these stakes?
Talk about a sophomore slump, dude. That's rough.
Yeah.
It's rough out there. God, those movies are so goofy. They're so funny.
They are. The first one is like truly my family quotes that the triple D the line, and this is garbage philosophy, but there's this nugget in it that I actually enjoy.
Yeah.
Gordon Bombay, played by Emilio Estevez, who is like a hardcore drunk at the beginning of the movie. For a kids movie, he has a drinking problem like you never see.
Yes, he has, and he is not in good shape. He should not be allowed around kids. His second thing he tries to do to get the kids to win is to get them to cheat. Literally, second thing. And the adults are all like, I wish you would stop that.
Yeah.
It's really annoying.
But the part of the movie that I really take with me is, so when he was a kid, he missed this goal and it bounced off the side of the goal, the post.
Correct.
And he's like, if I just 2 inches to the left, I would have won and my life would be different. And the kid, played by Pacey from Dawson's Creek, is like 2 inches the other way, you would have missed completely. And I fucking love that.
You like that?
I love that. Cool. I do. It is like garbage, like philosophy. But it really hits me still.
Yeah, like if you got close. Is that what I mean? What's your message that you take from that? Like
the message is like, yeah, it's easy to talk about the misses, but also like if you're close enough to be hitting the post in like the big game for states or whatever the stakes were for him, like that's pretty dope too. Like you can't dwell on those close missed opportunities so long that it ruins your life when there are a ton of things that you could be doing way worse at that you could have whiffed completely.
Honestly, this is knitting that infinity scarf all over. Honestly, it doesn't have to be perfect. The fact that you're there and you knit it, that means you're ready for states. Am I missing?
Oh yeah,
what's mixed up?
I love. Are we doing knitting ducks? Is that our feature that we're working on?
Yes, this is good. We'd like to pitch to everybody Mighty Ducks but knitting.
Yeah. Quack, knit, pearl, quack, knit, pearl, quack.
Yeah. Good. Oh boy, what a dream.
And I should say real quick, like while we're here, like if you want to throw some cash our way here at the end, you're trying to get rid of your end of year, you got to align your expenses, like throw it our way. We can pay our Jorge. We can learn more about Mighty Ducks through our Mighty Ducks internship. Tip us at Venmo, Characters Welcome. It's a business Venmo. Whatever you put in there, we will read the comment aloud. Get it in before the end of the year. Sound off on 2023 in your Venmo comments. And just to prove that it works, we'll do a little segment where we read a comment from longtime listener, longtime case thrower, Robin Richmond, in a segment we're calling Dear Diary.
Dear Diary.
I love it. It's Dear Diary, but because it was addressed to Justin,
it
became Dear Diary. Here's what we got.
Your Irie is just not right. So, and that's why it doesn't say that.
Yeah, no, that would be wrong. Dear Diary, do you ever get the urge to write a grimoire? Maybe start a cult with your usual, your delusional teachings, but you don't want to be a cult leader, so you release it anonymously online and let someone else use it to start their own cult. Yeah, me neither. Never had that urge because I'm normal.
Justin, I did this one last week. You need to get the program. Yeah.
Okay. Wow. In my face. No worries. I got a fresh one right here. Dear Diary, hooked up an old DVR this week. Fuck, this thing is trash. I forgot how bad cable TV is, and while it can stream YouTube videos, it's got that yummy pixelated video quality that you get with cable. Truly, how have I found myself in this hell? Who even uses these things?
Dear Diary, I will say, there are times where I miss that yummy pixelated quality of old TV.
Almost always. I miss being able to have it feel like buttons, and rather than like trying to navigate so much. Yeah, this is truly old man shit we're doing here, but it felt like a contained universe, and especially when we were like, let's get into making TV as our career. It was like, this is a contained universe I can inject myself in.
No, not anymore.
And now it's like, can I just get on the Hellman's Mayonnaise video brand team to drop some sick mayonnaise TikToks?
Okay, you can, but we need 15 videos a week. 3 of them have to go viral, and 2 of them need to be featuring a B-list celebrity.
No problem. No problem. We would say.
No problem. Us. Not if you made a character named Ass Wizard. This hits home, folks. For fans of the show who don't know, I don't want to name the brand, but it's a very popular ketchup brand and probably the first one you are thinking of. Booked me for a $15,000 commercial and then unbooked me because something on my Twitter made them say, we don't want to make this guy the face of the franchise. And what we're pretty sure it was is my Ass Wizard character. That hurts.
I mean, that's a shame because that's a character that'll make you, and that's a character that'll break you.
That's a character that'll break you, baby. That's a make it or break you character. And I don't know what it is about it. Something in between calling the stuff coming out of me cryorrhea and actively shoving a cigarette up my asshole. Somebody said that's not going to sell ketchup. And to the executive that said that, I say shame on you. Shame on you.
That makes me want to book you more. I don't know what these guys are thinking. That's a person who takes creative risks and butt risks.
Kathy says, hell, that $15K could have paid rent for like 3 months. Kathy, would you stop? Stop.
Yeah, he doesn't need more reality, Kathy. He needs less.
Even worse. Oh boy. But hey, here's the next year. Okay. Next year.
That's what it's all about. Next year, we're going to shine.
And here's the deal. Like, yes, I missed my shot at that Heinz commercial, but 2 inches deeper, and we never would have found that cigarette. So that's the message.
Quack.
Ass. Yes.
Wizard.
Get it, baby.
Oh, flying V.
Oh boy. I'm still waiting for you to play a pervert on an SVU. Kathy, I've tried that twice. Twice I've gone in the room. We know that story too. I've gotten pretty close.
You know what? Let's welcome out another character who's out there living their best life. Yeah.
Let's welcome out our next guest. I want to make sure I'm getting this right.
This is more of a location than an actual a person.
Okay.
Or a name.
Yeah. Why don't you go ahead and intro it?
Okay, you don't want to say these words? No problem. I'm very excited because it's the holiday party season, and you'll find yourself showing up at some dumb Irish bar for a party here, or some like high-end restaurant for a party there. But let me tell you, are you ready for this party? We take you now to a sex toy party.
Whoa!
Oh, hello. Happy holidays, y'all. My name is Claudie Den in the Bussy, otherwise known as Dr. Ho. And I am an unlicensed, but very passionate sexual therapist. Okay. Now, for 25 years, I've been helping people tap into their greatest hoe. You might know me from my international bestseller, The Ho's Way, The Spiritual Path to Finding Your Inner Hoe. Now, anyway, I know the holidays can be tough for any hoe, even if you have a Tesla. So I'm here, and I'm very happy you have came to my Christmas Kwanzaa sex toy party. And my God, holy, wet, juicy, coochie chocolate, do I got something for you.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Have you done, don't get started. Now, have you ever been, at a holiday party and thought to yourself, damn, I really wish somebody could sit on my face? Well, I got a solution for you. Ladies and gentlemen, oh my gosh, I got a solution for you. This right here is an ass pillow. Okay? Now, is insomnia keeping you up at night? If you put this on your face, you'll be out like a 4-person face-to-mouth orgy. Now, I even love putting some face moisturizer on it or some applesauce if it doesn't have lead. And it's
Topical.
wonders for my skin. Oh, yes, very topical. Now, a bukkake skin routine, and I thought I would never see the day again. My skin is all cleared up. Oh, now if you like to use it for travel, okay, it's perfect for a 9-hour flight. Okay, attention passengers, we experiencing a little turbulence. Uh-oh. Calm is in, baby. Okay, not only does the butt pillow lower blood pressure and your nervous system, but it also lets everybody on the plane know that you a hoe. Now, before you go and call the sex offender parole officer again, let me share a little bit about my background as an unlicensed but very passionate sex therapist. Oh, this is a Christmas story like no other. I was in, yes, like no other. Now, I was in the 3rd grade, just beginning to tap into my inner hope. And it was the night before Christmas. Santa's here! Santa's here! Santa, is that you? Wait, Santa, what are you doing with Rudolph? Is Rudolph in here too? No. Wait a minute. Mom? Mom, why are you acting like a reindeer? Santa? Wow. Santa is black. Santa, you forgot your eggnog. Woo! And from that Christmas, I knew that my purpose was to be an unlicensed but very passionate sex therapist to help people find that Christmas joy during hard times and somebody to sit on your face. And I must say that was still the best to this day eggnog that I've ever had.
Yes. Kilo Martin, everybody.
Woo!
Wow.
Yeah, I love that flashback wardrobe change. Made me laugh so hard.
We had
Very
to.
fun.
We had to. Yeah.
How to pull that flashback.
Wow. Now, did you knit that little pillow, that little face pillow yourself, Kilo?
That's a great question.
No, I did not. This is 2 seating cushions stuffed inside my favorite Dickies.
Yeah.
Oh, your favorite Dickies.
My favorite Dickies.
Charles Dickens.
I think it would be really important for all of us and for everyone at home to see you maybe dismantle that right now in front of us on camera, just to know that it's not out there in the world after this. You know.
Well, and hopefully, we'll see. Comment. If people want to buy one, I'll go to a manufacturer. So yeah, just a simple little seating cushions can really change your holidays.
This is QVC. This is merch.
Absolutely. Right. No, Jorge. What is this?
Wow, Jorge found that fast. That was a save tab for sure. What was the price on that? $49.90? Did I see?
Damn, Kilo. We're in the wrong industry, man.
That's money. That's money in the bank right there.
I'm just
imagine the person on the plane next to you pulls it out. Like, okay, that's a flex.
Yeah, puts it around their neck like a donut. Yeah, and then flips it the other way and just like this. Yeah,
let's get comfortable.
Wow, that's incredible. Kilo, is this your apartment you're coming at us from?
It might be. Yes.
The lighting's nice. I really like I like the candle. I like the mood.
I was trying to set it right for the sex party. So
yeah, it's all Kilo's always working. I saw Kilo in person 4 to 5 days ago.
That's
when I was
right.
out in LA. Kilo came out and saw the show I was doing, Before You Die, a travel based on the travel show I used to work on.
Oh yeah, the two city world tour.
2 City World Tour, yes.
Yeah.
great
God, what was
to
that
see.
like having the two of you? Let me ask both of you real quick. Was the other person as tall as you imagined? Was everything proportioned right?
Great question. Kilo only looms larger in my mind after seeing him in person.
Wow.
But I actually had already met Kilo in person. We met in Philadelphia, weirdly, years and years ago when I was down there doing a Characters Welcome show, as a matter of fact.
What? Wow.
I was just a young cherub.
Yeah.
Wow. Look at that.
Exactly. Me too. I was a slightly older cherub. I had one gray feather at that time.
Wow. And who would have thought your paths would cross again and again and again? What a dream.
It's always beautiful, you know? It's what I live for.
What a dream.
Kilo, tell us about what you're doing out in LA, because I feel like you're like such a part of the character scene out there, and you're doing so much. We don't hear about that world as much here over as East Coast boys.
I know. Yeah, I'm out here doing shows at UCB. I got a show I just did it, when we saw each other, I did a show. I'm doing a show tomorrow for another Christmas little sketch bit. And I'm really trying to say I'm not doing anything. I really want to say I'm chilling, I'm resting. And so I'm hoping to get some good, some rest on my butt pillow for this holiday. Have a good ass Kwanzaa, or something. Yeah.
So what are your plans for these holidays? It's just to sit back, take it all in.
I want to catch up on some of the watch those Mighty Ducks you mentioned, and
gotta catch up with those ducks.
Gotta grab the duck.
Maybe I want to go see a show. I heard you saw the Rockettes. I want to see a little Christmas spectac, or we'll see.
You coming to East, or you staying out there?
I'm gonna stay out here.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do some shows traveling. I'll try to check something out. Yeah.
Nice. Very cool.
That's awesome.
Well, if I know you, I know that you're gonna have a very busy 2024.
Oh, it's gonna be so busy. Oh, big busy, baby.
Big busy.
Big busy, baby.
The busy train. The Polar Express busy train. Okay.
Man, we got to get you. You got to come over here so we can get you on a show over here, like a stage show. That'd be so fun.
I want to do it. Yeah, 2 city tour.
Yeah, dude, let's do it. We'll come your way, you come our way.
Period. We're gonna make it happen in 24, man. I gotta pay off my parole officer, and then I can come to New York.
Okay. Yeah, your parole officer is actually up next. He's doing a piece. He's gotten into characters after.
He's pretty funny.
It's very funny.
You're not going to be happy about this, but he's pretty funny.
Damn,
he's crushing.
Yeah, well, I give him all his material. That's why.
Yo, Drake in the comments.
On the record, I do not have a parole officer. I forget.
Well, this guy keeps saying that he is your parole officer, so I don't know what's up with that. But speaking of people coming to talk to you, you got Drake in the comments. You can stay with me in NYCG. Love you.
Oh, big Draco. Yes. Wow. Look at that. Love
there you
that.
Go. It's already set up.
Donnie up in here. Okay. Yeah. All right. Say no more. We're making it happen.
Love it. Love it.
Wow. That's a Christmas miracle, y'all.
That's a Christmas miracle.
Kilo, thank you so much for being here, man. We really appreciate you. Your stuff's always so funny. I love celebrating your successes, and I'm sure 2024 is going to bring so many more. You're the best.
And bring me closer to y'all. Okay.
That's right. Let's get together. Right. Great to see you in person. Thanks for coming out. Look at us. We are closer together. Thanks to Jorge. Kilo, enjoy the rest of your year. We'll see you in 2-4.
That's right, baby. Love you guys. Bye, everyone.
Love you too, later, buddy.
Oh, what a dream. What a guy.
Great, dude.
What a fella. Yeah, I love Kilo so
much. Do you have any resolutions? Are you a resolutions guy? I guess you said you're going to run 3 half marathons.
Yeah, I make like loose resolutions. Last year I had a goal, like a money goal to make, like as far as like from industry stuff, and I hit that this year.
Nice.
So that was good. It was very
in your face ketchup. Big
Can you
ketchup.
ketchup? You would have put me over in one job, but I had to do it the hard way and do 35 small jobs. But whatever, we made it work. Yeah, I had I don't know. Do I still have it written here somewhere? I can't remember what.
I imagine it scrawled into your keyboard like.
I'm like, do I have it written somewhere? Yeah, it's completely like rubbed off on like.
It just says "Eat the rich" in blood on your.
over again. I know I want to travel some more this year. Callie wants to learn Spanish, and that's a really good goal to go towards.
That's a good goal. In 1 year, I know people have been doing Duolingo for like 5 years, and they can't crack a Mexican restaurant menu.
Yeah. Well, those people are losers.
Yeah. Wow.
So.
Traveling, great resolution. This is sort of a pre-resolution. This year, I'm trying to close out this year and actually sit and take stock. It's a resolution. Look back at the year. I feel like this was a fun year in a lot of ways. I want to actually absorb the occurrences and then make plans.
And then move forward.
Because I don't do that. I always get to the end and I'm like, sick. And then we just move.
Okay, here we go. What's next?
Yeah.
Fair. Well, I think we should make some more stuff next year, Justin.
It's on. That's 100% happening.
That's easy, right? Make some stuff. Have some fun with it. I think that could be really, really good. And bring characters welcome to the next year. I think that'll be
the next level.
Next, yeah. It'll be nice. In the meantime, folks, we have two pieces of news. One of them is so sad. The other one is not emotional.
It's extra sad. It's extra sad this week.
It's extra sad this week. Because there's no more there will be no more comedy until January the 3rd. I don't know.
It's going to be a humorless Christmas, just like usual.
Just like usual, folks. No fun Christmas. We are down to our very final character of the night. There's no more comedy after this, folks. So pack in those yucks.
Put the tickaloos to bed.
Those guffaws, the faws, the laws, the prancers, the dancers, the donners, and Blitzen.
Blitzen can stay. Blitzen is a humorless reindeer. He can stay.
Blitzen, folks might not know this. Blitzen is a huge prude.
That guy. He needs to loosen up. He's like a stodgy dean.
Like you may think you know what it. Yeah. What are we?
My wife's literally robbing the cookie jar right now.
We've got it on tape. We've got proof. What kind of cookies?
I don't know. What she's just up to something. She's up to something. She was off camera. She was like, "Can I come in?" I was like, "No, we're still doing it." And then she was like, "I'll do it anyway."
She's like, "I don't care. I want a cookie." Yeah. Steal from that cookie jar. No more tomfoolery. No more turtles. Yeah. Does she perhaps need the help of some sort of vampire to the cookies from the cookie jar?
No. Perfect. Just like my nightmares, a quick flash. Every time I blink, I see Pearl. Is that bad?
Yes, that is not good. That's not good. Because I find you guilty of being in love, Justin.
Yeah, that's true.
Not good. True. But maybe we should talk about our very final character of the night. What do you say?
So excited. We have had a mostly holiday themed show. And why don't we take it home with something that I hope to be visited, this holiday season.
Do you?
I feel, just a couple goes to just see like, hey, what's up? Here's I'm haunting you because of this or that. Ghosts of the past, present, future. I'm sure I've got a Bob Cratchit out there that I'm screwing over somehow.
It's true. You probably do. You probably don't even know about it.
That's what I'm saying.
One of your little employers, one of your kids who you had to tell an elaborate story about an elf on a shelf to. That's your Bob.
Exactly. I'm going to be visited by 2 children. That's a guarantee.
Tonight you will be visited by 2 children, like 100 times. They're going to say that I flew up. And can I sleep in bed with you?
Yeah. A Christmas illness. That's Charles Dickens' story. But let's welcome out our next character, our final character for the night. Nay, the year. Please welcome to the Rectangles, a fourth ghost.
Whoa!
Scrooge.
Ebenezer Scrooge, tonight you've been visited by 3 ghosts who have shown you the folly of your selfish ways. Now it is my turn to say, what up, my guy? For I am the ghost of Chris, the coolest guy from your high school. And I am here to show you what your life would look like if you had never left your hometown like I didn't. Spoiler alert, you're going to be upset because I am doing great. You never should have left, man. You're not better than me. No one is better than me. You made a huge mistake. Sorry I'm late. I got a ghost DUI, so I'm not allowed to float ominously anymore. I had to take public transportation. It sucks. The cops out here are all out to get me. Hey, did Jacob Marley visit you too? That guy was such a fucking dweeb. You two were always talking about business plans and putting this town on the map. Well, joke's on the both of you, because I put this town on the map. Don't you remember reading the newspaper? Former high school football star turned local yokel blows off left ass in 4th of July Roman candle accident? That could have been you, Ebenezer. But it wasn't you. It was me. I'm happy. You went on to become a miserable titan of industry, while I'm living large in a mother's basement. Not my mother's basement, a mother's basement. Look, Ebenezer, there's the grocery store where we got our first job. You slaved under Old Man Wilson to scrape up enough pennies together to buy yourself a ticket out of here. I mostly did whippets in the walk-in freezer. Now you're a misanthrope, just like Old Man Wilson. And I do whippets in the cart return area because they put cameras in the walk-in freezer. That could be us right now, man. Are you feeling regretful yet? No, you will. In your big city, you have to worry about collecting rent and your employees and your stocks and your bonds. Well, Ebenezer, everyone here just has to worry about how to sell their MLM scheme to a bunch of other people also trying to sell their own MLMs. Look, oh my God, it's the house of your high school sweetheart, Brenda. You broke up with her to pursue your dreams. Let's see what you missed out on. What life you could have had. Aha, she's my wife. We have 7 kids. And we hate each other, just like married couples should be. We never had anything in common besides that we were both horny, and the dating pool in this town is basically a puddle. We don't even sleep in the same bed. She's the mother whose basement I live in. You messed up so bad, and this must be a nightmare for you. You who concern yourself with wealth and fortune, whereas here we concern ourselves with sneaking liquor into children's sporting events and getting the good spot in line for the opening day of Rita's Italian Ice. Bemoan, Scrooge. Bemoan! What's the point of all this? I don't know. I guess it's that we could be doing whippets right now. You missed the 10-year anniversary, and I guess I thought you were better than me, and you're not. No one's better than me. I'm the best. Any other questions? How did I die? Oh, I ramped my geo tracker off a curb and it exploded.
Yo, Eric Feurer, everybody. Bringing geo tracker realness at the end of the day is very funny.
I 9 out of 10 dudes that never left my hometown drive a geo tracker still to this day.
Well, that's a car you don't see on the road very often.
It's true. It's true. Damn, I wish I didn't cough my way through that.
I think it added to the piece. It's sort of a haunting experience.
I'm sick, Scrooge. Every time I go back to my hometown or drive through it or anything like that, I'm like, holy shit, man. Just different life, dude. Different life.
Yeah, and it is different. Some parts I'm like, oh, when I see more family than old friends, where I'm like, oh, this is sort of nice. You're not super stressed all the time about where your next dollar comes from.
Yeah, you're just kind of living. You're just kind of like medium unhappy, and that's it. That's going to be it forever. That's
Yeah.
kind of nice.
It has its positives. I also love the your line about the MLM scheme versus MLM scheme, because that's real as shit. So many of my close friends from high school are like, "Hey, you want to just let me call you and talk to you about this dumb thing?" And I'm like, "Holy shit!"
That shows like trying to get out of the town without getting out of the town. You know what I mean? Because it's like this opportunity to be self-sufficient and still be safe and stay in your own hometown. You know what I mean? It's very interesting.
Just buy these lotions. Just buy these lotions.
Just buy these lotions. Just grab this quad pack of Amway products.
Wow.
You know, Amway like completely shifted into like health and beauty stuff. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, they go to the scam. They're chasing the next scam.
Chasing the next scam, just like me. Yeah, I was either going to do this or I was going to do even tinier Tim. Just a real the littlest.
Yo, that's really funny. And to have him just being like, "Yo, why does everyone love Tiny Tim so much? Fuck that guy."
What about me? I'm even tinier, Tim.
Yeah. One crutch? That's easy to get around. I got 2 crutches.
I got 2 crutches, and they're toothpicks. I'm so little. Tinier Tim. Or how about enormous Tim?
Yeah. Hey,
it's me. God bless us, or else.
I'm even hungrier than him.
You only got 1 goose?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I ate in that. What a year we've had.
What a year. God, we put up the shows. We did this. We worked with the best tech in the biz, Jorge, who should come on down.
Get out here, Jorge.
Hey, boys.
Okay.
How are you living at the end of this year, 2023?
You know, all things considered, pretty freaking good. Pretty freaking good.
That's huge.
What a bright sunshine you are.
Real big. Oh, well, it's because it's the Florida in me. I can't not.
Yeah.
See, that's the one thing that people don't think about people from Florida. Sunshine.
They are positive, I will say that. Sometimes positive about very insane things, but they're positive regardless.
Just huge. It is huge. Well, hey, how about right now in front of everyone, you make the big decision. Are you going to stay on with us for 1 more year?
You know, boys, I have enjoyed every second of this, but sometimes, you know, even good things have to come to an end.
That makes sense.
But not this one. I'm here for the long haul. You got me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whew, that got close. That got nasty for us.
That was close. Because Justin, our next go-to would have been Justin, and that guy sucks.
Not good.
That guy
not good ideas,
man.
Not good ideas. Let's hope this Cheez-It sponsorship comes through.
Yeah,
so that we can really.
I'd love a little Cheez-It money.
Yeah, that would be
tickle,
good.
tickle.
Folks, thank you so much for being here along for the ride. We really appreciate you. Head on over to the Discord at some point. Tell us what your New Year's resolution is. Tell us what your resolution is. Tell us what you want from us in the new year. What can we do for you? That'd be fun.
Yes.
I've got one off the top of the head right here.
Uh-oh.
I want to do a character. And have for a while, but got stuck in this.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I love that. Let's definitely do that. Say when. Say the word, Jorge. You're on.
No, actually, we're gonna give you a deadline. We're gonna book you.
Fuck. No.
That's good.
But
Eric, that's way better. That's way better. Exactly.
That's how we get. That's how we get you.
Can we keep pushing it back like all of your sports competitions?
But we did those. We did one of them.
Yeah, you eventually got to them.
And we have to play pool soon.
The people in the comments are sounding off. I think you have like what, 1 month? Is that too short?
What 1 month might genuinely be too short because I do actually want to brush up and know what I know. So I want to take a class with either the one and the only Eric or the one and only Sarah. Justin, I take one with you, but you're not offering any.
No, I do classes about stuff like knife fighting. Like my
Yeah.
lessons are
That
much
I
harsher.
don't need to know.
Shit's a little more intense. You should see his basement. It's crazy.
Yeah, exactly. You want to come down there, and I'll teach you some. You ever like done an autopsy? Oh, that's the coach I'm teaching.
You ever do an autopsy?
Unlike
No,
these autopsy. Hey, real question: have you ever done an autopsy?
Y'all, you ever cut a thing that
All right,
was
let's-
alive?
Let's think of that. Two truths and a lie, just off the top of my head. Okay.
Yeah. Have you ever done an autopsy? Have you ever botched an autopsy? Have you been convicted of botching an autopsy? Just
Yeah.
two truths and a lie.
Watching.
Fuck, marry, kill. Those three things.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good. Perfect. Folks, we're gonna keep pumping out some videos, but until the new year, and then we're gonna have a new stage show January 19th. That's gonna be coming up sooner than later. We'll always be here. We're gonna skip this week, but we'll be here next week and get to tell you about if we all got smooches on New Year's Eve.
Hell yeah. We will see you all in the new year. Enjoy the holiday season. Take some time off of whatever work you do and do something that makes you happy, whether it's hastily knitting a scarf that is not very good. That's
Or an
fine.
autopsy. Anything.
Or
Be free-
try an autopsy if you've been wanting to. Get into it. Botch it. Who cares? This year's over.
Those
Good
bodies are historically cold. They could use them.
It's true.
Yeah.
Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, Kevin. Goodbye, Peggy. Goodbye, Zcor. Goodbye, Kathy. See you, folks. Have a good night.
Goodbye, Red. Goodbye, all the other folks here. Good night, everybody. Good night.
And to all a good night.
Merry Christmas, you old savings and loan.
Yeah.